Hello everybody, I hope you're going well. By me, everything is fine. Today I'm going to share with you my analysis against the London system and against the weapon against the London system, because GothamChess made a video about this opening, the London system. Eric Rosen made a video about how to crush the London system, and now I'm going to show you my vision of this opening with my whole analysis, and just the type of play you want to play with black against the London system. And it's not the same way as Eric Rosen, it's just my way to play it, okay? So, at first you have to understand one thing. This opening, let's say opponent plays knight f6, because it's the best answer. It's more creative and actually it's the best approach, because when you play d5, just c4 or bishop f4, and black already has a small problem. But the first thing I want to show you is my vision with the black pieces. At d4, play knight f6, just. And now there's three types of moves. There is e3, e3, bishop f4, and bishop g5. Bishop g5 is the Tromperovsky attack, and right now the best move is b6. But now, if I tell you that after bishop b4, you can already play b6. This is very interesting. The idea of this is very simple. Let's say, okay, white play, I don't know, e3. Then you can just play bishop b7. This everything you have to need. If now white plays c4, for example, just this. And your next move is going to be d5, with the idea that you're blocking the bishop, but you want to put your knight on e4 and probably push f5 and have just a good position. But let's say white just plays c3, because why not? Then the best move is c5. The idea is you don't want to take, you don't want anything, you just want to play a type of Sicilian defense. Because right now, let's say white plays this move, you just want to play e6, knight bd2 and d6. Now after bishop d3, just bishop d7. And this is very interesting, but if now white pushes, for example, the pawn on e4, you can just take, actually, I think you can already just take, because right now, okay, I don't want to use the engine, I want to analyze it myself. I think right now, when you play bishop e7, actually you just want to castle. This is the first thing you have to understand. But right now after e4, you have not to take, you can just push this right now. And the whole point is, it's not a problem for black that white has these 2 pawns in the center of the board, because right now if you push e5, just too many problems, like d takes, and okay, right now there's just queen takes d3, but let's say, okay, queen c2 at first, okay, queen c2, for example, knight here, and then e5, for example. e5 is not a problem, because you can take, I think, or probably the best move is at first knight h5, with the idea that, okay, you're taking there, but you have no time. If you take there, just this, and you're attacking the bishop, and after you go there, just c takes d4, and okay, let's say knight takes d4, because I don't want to opening this lineup. You can just take on d5, and this is already a very good position, because even though there's a bishop on h7, the queen is a bit misplaced. The knight has to go back, probably there, and then just g6, and you have more problems, like takes. It looks very scary, I know it. But the fact that right now you have queen e8 is just a very, very good move, because right now you can just defend this position. And okay, now queen h6, king g8, and okay, probably queen takes e6 check. But just, I think, rook f7, because if you play queen f7, you have just queen takes e7. So rook f7, and there is no knight g5, because you can just take. And okay, so I think long castle, and even though it looks very, very scary for the black pieces, just knight g7, and it just goes back. And right now after queen b3, when you count the material, you have already e4. Okay, but let's say, okay, let's count the material. Knight for knight, knight, bishop. It's like you have a bishop for you have a bishop for 3 pawns. And the king is a bit silly, because you have already e4, knight just has to go there, knight c5, and you have all the white squares. So I guess queen c2 and knight d3 check. After you go there, just knight takes f2, and you're already winning a pawn. So it's like, even though you have pieces for 3 pawns, it's not an endgame. If it's an endgame, probably you should not give so many material away. But right now, white has many problems. I think right now the best move is queen g4, and for example, rook c8, and you just want to put all your pieces here in front of the king. Right now you are attacking, and even though he can push h4, actually he can't because knight f6, and you don't have many squares. Like you have to go there and just e4. Nay, wait, queen a4 first. You just want to attack, and after king b1, right now you can even play knight e4. You cannot take because I just take with the bishop, king there, and actually this with the idea of going there and checking mate. So you see, even though white looks completely winning, it's not winning, and it's actually never winning. White has a better position if black is doing many mistakes. So this is actually the point. And even though the bishop is on f4 and not on g5, it's actually the same line. You don't have to play e6, you don't have to play d5. You can just play b6, bishop d7, and just playing a type of Sicilian defense. And okay, at this point, I want to show you one of my game I'm usually playing with the black pieces. I can remember this game actually. So it's d4, knight f6, okay, bishop f4. I played e6. My opponent played e3 and okay, b6. And right now there's one line which white usually play, but it's not a good line. It's queen f3. The idea is just you cannot play bishop d7, but okay, knight e6. Okay, white you played queen f3. So okay, I just played my game, and right now the idea is, even though the queen is on f3 developed and the bishop wants to go there and the knight on e2, I can just play like bishop d7. It was actually the game. Long castle, he wanted to attack me, and I just played h6 because I wanted to play bishop g4, bishop b4 and probably b5, but h6 is never a bad move. So in the game he played h4 with the idea just of attacking my king. So if I'm castling, the pawn is already on h4, ready to play h5 and h6. Okay, I played d5, and right now the idea is, okay, you're trying to attack my king, but my king is in the center of the board, so your moves are a bit useless. But he played e4, and he told me, okay, I wanted to crush you. He told me after the game. My opponent was rated 2200 FIDE low. So okay, I didn't want to have any problems. I played knight e7 because I just wanted to pin the queen, and now I want to play knight g6 and attack. And I'm already threatening b4 with the idea of winning this pawn. Okay, he played bishop d3. The idea is, after I played b4, just knight f4, and I cannot take this, it's just defended. So okay, I played knight g6, he played bishop g3, and the position looks normal. I have some good pieces there, the bishop is there, I have spaces on the queen side, he wants to attack me on the king side, but okay. I played h5 because I didn't want his pawn to go on h5 and attack my knight, and right now my next move is probably knight g4 with the idea of just being there. I have forever this square, but he has the g5 square. Okay, in the game he played queen e2 because the queen is a bit silly. If you play knight e2, I think I can already push c5. And the idea is I just want to play c4, and with the white pieces you never want to take on c5 because you're exchanging a center pawn for a side pawn, and it's never good for the endgame. So in the game after queen e2, right now I played c5 because I just wanted to play c4 and having a good position. But okay, he played e5 because when your opponent is attacking on the side of the board, you have to give reactions in the center of the board. So right now, if I play c4, for example, he can just take here, take, and it's losing. Okay, but what happens if I take there? Then I think he takes f6. After I take there, he can just take there, and my position is a bit hopeless because queen d3, I guess. He's attacking. I have to play, I think, this move if I don't want to move my king. And yeah, probably just f takes g7, bishop takes, and I don't know. Just knight f3 is a sufficient move, and right now you see my position is just hopeless. I have many problems, so that's the reason why on e5 I cannot take this pawn on the center of the board. So no, wait, knight g6. Okay, right now, okay, queen e2, c5. He played e5, so I played the best move. No, I played the best move, knight d5. And right now my idea is I just want to, he can take, as he wants he can take, but I think I can survive this position with a good play. And in the game, he played the move, which I actually saw. He took actually on d6. So I was a bit surprised. I played the best move. I took at first on t3 because I just wanted to destroy his pawn structure and attack him. He took on f7. And he told me that he thought it's the best move because my king is open. But you see, this is different. He is 2200 rated, and me, FIDE, I don't have so many FIDE Elo, but this is actually the point. He wanted to attack me in order to win the game easily, but in chess, any games is winning easily. So okay, I just took the pawn. He took on g3, and I just played queen a5, and I was very stressful. I thought, okay, Loris, right now you cannot lose this game because the position is a bit complicated. You know the position is good. Just stay calm and play chess. Okay, he played actually very many good moves. He played d5. Okay, I was a bit stressed. I didn't know what to play. Actually, I played king g8. I played king g8, which isn't a good move. But I think after you take some d5, there's just rook takes d5, and queen f3 check. And after I go there, for example, there is just takes here, and he's winning because he's winning my rook, and I don't have any counterplay. So I have to go, after queen here, I have to go on e8, just take there, and rook a7, or probably rook d8. But rook d8 is a bit silly because knight e2, he just wants to go there, and it's a bit complicated for me. But okay, I understand that I couldn't take on d5. And yes, if I take on d5, rook takes, queen f3 and king there, just knight h3 with the idea of threatening mate, and I don't have anything to play. I think I have to go there, but just knight g5. Okay, let's say I take on a2, for example, then just e6 with the idea that right now it's open and he wants to threaten mate. If he goes already there, okay, king d8, okay, it's winning with e6, but you see, probably black has some counterplay, but even here there is nothing to play. But okay, in the position, I understand I couldn't take just on d5. So he played d5 and I played king g8, and I thought, okay, he cannot take. If he takes just there, I have just an open bishop. I want to take there. I want to put him in check. I want to take his pawn. I want to play rook d8 or probably g6, bishop h6, and I have many possibilities. But okay, he played after king g8. He just played d6 with the idea of blocking this bishop. Okay, but I took on c3. He played f3. I think he couldn't play this because I could just play g6 and the idea of going there. And if you play, for example, bishop f4 with the idea of blocking me, I just have queen a3 check. Queen a3 check. If you go there, for example, I just have queen b4 winning the bishop, and after you go there, just queen there, and I just win the bishop. But okay, it was actually pretty easy. But okay, yeah, he played d6. I just took the pawn on c3. And he played f3, and okay, the position is actually pretty easy to play. I played c4 because I was very stressful. I thought myself, oh, Loris, you're so stupid. So because right now you're just blocking the bishop, you could play something like bishop d5, which is actually a good move. But you see, I played c4, and c4 is just also a good move because I didn't want him to go on d3, attack my queen, and okay, you see, I was very stressful. Okay, he played knight h3 with the idea of just attacking me. I played queen a3 check. He go on d2 and I played c3 check. I was a bit stressed. But okay, after this position did look quite good, and I understand that I am stupid because I had the feeling I had missed something. And actually I'm sure I really missed something. I have to put the engine on. What did I miss? Queen a5 I did miss, with the idea of just of playing c3 and going there. So I have to play c3 and just queen takes c3 check. Okay, I'm a bit stupid, but okay, there is no problem. I was already in time trouble. I had like 5 minutes or something like this. But okay, I played queen a3 check, c3, and right now I just took the pawn on a2. Wait, I have to put the engine back. I don't want the engine. So okay, he played just bishop f4. Okay, I just played bishop c6 with the idea of I didn't know what to play, but the engine decides a good position. King f2. I played b4 with the idea of playing b3, and right now he played a very interesting move. He played. I think, if I could remember, he played king d3. He played with just the idea of putting the king there because he didn't want to block everything. But okay, I played the move f5 in order to play this, and right now he made a second mistake. He played rook a1 with the idea of attacking the queen and probably blocking my queen. But I just have queen d5. If I go there, for example, then just this and I'm losing my queen. But okay, I played queen d5, and he played rook hd1. Sorry, rook hd1. Okay, queen c5, and now the position isn't very easy, but here I understand that my position is good, even though my rook isn't playing, because even though my queen and my bishop are playing, it's my only piece who are playing, these two pieces are more stronger than the knight, the bishop, the queen, and this rook, because I also have this pawn here. Okay, he played queen d3, and I just played f4 with the idea of playing playing b3. And now he made a second mistake, which is a very, very stupid mistake. He played, I think, if I could remember, rook de1. And I thought, okay, it's not normal that the rook is moving so many times. I just played the next move. I just played rook h6 because I just want to play with my rook, and if it goes there, it's what he played in the game. I just have rook there, and somehow my rook is playing. He went back, and right now I have actually only a good position, and I found the only move, which is a very, very incredible move. And I thought to myself when I played it that I'm a stupid piece of shit, but I did good understand the position, and at my opinion, it's the best move. It's the best move ever played by me. You can pause the video and try to find it. And for the others, the move that I played is queen d5. The idea is, if you take there, I take with the e pawn, and after you take my rook, I can just take back. And this pawn are way, way too strong because you cannot push. If you push, I can just take on d6. And you have not moves. You have any moves. If you go there, just d4, and I want to play d3. You take and just go there, and all my 3 pawns are way, way, way too strong. In the game, he actually took. I took with the bishop actually in the game, and he took my rook. Okay, I took with the g pawn, and now he played rook e3 with the idea of blocking me. And right now, everything what I played was the best moves. Bishop g7. Okay, he played f4. Okay, why not? And I played king h7. I just wanted to go back of the first rank. Rook d1, and I played d3, which is a very incredible move. If you take there, for example, just bishop e4 actually, and these 2 pawns are way too strong. But okay, in the game he played rook d3 with the idea of just playing, but now it's just winning. I played rook c8 in order to defend, and he played rook d4 in order to attack. So actually I'm not stressed anymore. I just played the best move. I just played bishop c4 with the idea that if you take there, I can just take with the pawn and it's winning. After bishop c4, he played knight f2 and just b2. And right now the rook is trapped, and I just want to play a3, a2. He played knight d1 and bishop a2, and it's over. He resigned in this position, and this is actually the best game ever played. And if you play this move in order to take and take, I can just take the knight first, and after you go there, I can just take the rook and it's winning. You see, this is, after my opinion, the best game ever played. This sacrifice on h6 was very, very, very strong. I hope this video enjoyed you. If it's the case, you can like this video and share this video to anybody. I hope my English accent isn't so bad. If you have any questions, any suggestions, you can write everything in the comment section. And I see you next time for my future uploads. Take care and tschüss.